yes, parents, and welcome to the first Thursday Thoughts of the 2020-2021 school year. Let me tell you, how we got here, I don't know, only by the grace of God, I believe. It has been a crazy 6 months, going all the way back to March and all the way up to now. Things have been a little crazy, not just here at Fairfield Christian School, I'm sure in all of your lives as well. Things have been uncertain. Many times we don't know which direction things are going. And sometimes, even now, we're not sure which direction things are going. However, throughout this period, we've come up with plans, we've executed those plans, and while they haven't always been perfect, we've done the best with what we've been given. And even through this summer, a lot of uncertainty through the summer, we thought we knew exactly what we were doing, where we were going, and then the governor on July 17th makes an announcement that schools have to start with distance learning. So immediately we came up with another plan, and we moved forward with that, and we've been fortunate that we've been able to move forward with that plan. There have been some hurdles in there. I know some other Christian schools have dealt with some other difficulties. We have not had some of those same difficulties, I believe, because we had a solid plan from the beginning, and we've executed that plan pretty well up to this point, which has allowed us to have a lot of students on distance learning, but we also have students here on campus right now under a child care mode with support for distance learning, although, as I'll tell you in just a minute, we're hoping to move to a school mode very soon. Again, things have been great. Thank you as parents for being supportive, helping us out in all that. Hopefully you guys have been getting my emails throughout the summer detailing everything going on. I know teachers have been sending home a lot of information as well. It may be information overload sometimes because we're sending out so much information, but with things changing so quickly, sometimes we do need to put out a lot of information very quickly. And sometimes we intentionally wait to put out information. Because things are changing so quickly, we don't want to have to put out information and then immediately change that. So sometimes we do wait to make sure we know exactly what's going to happen. We don't want to communicate one thing and then have to switch midstream. So sometimes we do wait, but often we do put out information as soon as possible so you guys have the best information at the best time. Again, things have started off fantastic, whether distance learning or students here on campus. Make sure you as parents are aware of the protocols that are online. They're on the homepage of the website. Make sure you read through those and understand those. If you don't understand something in there, please contact me and let me know and I can explain that for you. We do have to follow a lot of guidelines to make sure that we're following the CDC guidelines, the health department guidelines, and most importantly, because it's the right thing to do. We want to make sure we're limiting transmission of this disease, and we want to make sure that we're keeping everybody as safe and healthy as possible. As parents, please make sure if your kids are sick, make sure that you keep them home. Even if you just think they're sick, please keep them at home. Again, we want to minimize the transmission of COVID, but also of other things. Even the flu and the cold, the flu can kill people. We want to make sure we're keeping everybody as healthy as possible. So please help everybody out. If your child is sick or you even think they're sick, please keep them at home until they are symptom-free and over whatever it is that they might have. All right, a point of prayer for you guys. As I mentioned, we may be going to school mode very quickly, and there's a couple ways that we can get to that. One is a hearing that's going to be taking place on Monday. In fact, the governor has just been ordered to provide justification for closing schools. He has to provide that by tomorrow because a hearing in California Supreme Court is taking place on Monday to determine whether the state can actually close schools. And that would be huge because it would allow us, again, to move from child care mode to school mode. It wouldn't change a whole lot. It would change a few things, but it would actually loosen up what we're allowed to do with students here on campus. So we're deeply praying for that. A lot of Christian schools across the state are also praying for that. There was just yesterday in Fresno, there was a Christian school there that was got an injunction from the health department to shut down, and the judge actually refused the injunction. He said, no, the Christian schools can stay open. So legally, Christian schools are gaining and we're winning battles, and so that's fantastic. Monday's a big one. But also, the numbers across the state of COVID, and especially here in Solano County, are coming down. There's a very real possibility over the next month or two we could get off the watch list, and again, that opens up the possibility of doing school rather than childcare with support for distance learning. So, be in prayer about those things. Obviously, even if we went to school mode, we still have all of our protocols in place. We still make sure that we're still following all the guidelines and making sure everybody is safe, limiting class sizes, using cohorts, all those sorts of things. But again, it would loosen up a few things. It would change a few things. For example, dress code would probably be strictly enforced once we move to school mode. The biggest thing is we could have high school students back on campus. So a few things would change if we went to school mode, and we would definitely detail those for you as we made that transition. But things are looking great. Things are looking fantastic. Things are going well here on campus. students are learning and things are going well. So again, if you have any questions, just let us know, and we will keep you notified and updated on all the information, especially pertaining to schools and specifically the Fairfield Christian School. It's been a great first week. Man, I can't thank you enough for all your support and help. Keep your prayers coming. Prayer does work. We're seeing it take place right now. We're seeing things move in the physical realm because of what's taking place in the spiritual realm. All right? Continue to pray for us. We'll continue to pray for you. Have a great weekend. See you guys next week. God bless.